Hey, Petty Fam. We're doing What Really Happened, Sit Down Talk, Part 2 with Moddagod and Clarence NYC. Let's get into it. Watch Part 1.
Good. It's your boy MOD. This is Part 2 of the great sit-down conversation we've been having. Y'all already know who's back there. And let me go take a good seat back in here. Second half of the show.
You poured up already?
Yeah, I poured up.
Alright, I just hit the bottle so you don't get yellow.
Oh yeah, I'm Gucci. So, alright, let's ask preliminary questions. So, what did you think? So, why, like, when we wasn't speaking, what did you think we wasn't speaking for?
What did I think, or what was I told? Like
Either one, but what, like, because I know, bro, both our developments of our stories grow from just rumors.
Yeah, a lot of outside noise.
Yeah, outside noise. But like, what did you initially think while we had stopped speaking?
Initially, I thought, like, to myself, without speaking to nobody, I thought it had something to do with, one, the podcast, two, somehow, like, the group chat. Somehow, yeah. But then niggas was telling me that you was just trying to, like, work on yourself,
But who was telling you that?
Lee. Like my sister, I think, who else told me that?
Should have been that deep.
Who was told me? I feel like it's somebody else that told me. I don't want to say the wrong person, just put them in there.
Catch a stray.
Yeah, now they catch a stray. I don't know it. But there is somebody else that told me, like, you was just trying to just work on yourself so you could just be a better friend or a better you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was told.
Bro, because I feel like for the longest time, like, before all the outside noise really came into it, I really didn't think we had a problem. I just thought we wasn't speaking. And I just thought that was normal. Like, I didn't think, because I didn't, in the beginning, when we had stopped speaking, like, I never thought, yo, I'm never going to talk to Clarence again. It's more like, okay, I'm just not dealing with this shit right here. We're going to have to figure out whatever this shit is. But, like, I'm, like, not, of course I'm going to talk to Clarence again. Like, it's not no fucking world-ending thing. Like, you ain't do nothing to me to fucking put it to
you ain't do nothing to me either. That's why it was so confusing. But I feel like the longer it went on, it kind of became like...
Yeah, you started to believe shit.
Yeah, believe shit, and it became like the norm though. Like, yeah, I mean, it just came.
I had to learn to live a new life. I went from talking to you every day to like, yo, all of a sudden I can talk to this joint for mad hours on the phone. All of a sudden niggas that don't usually get to stay on the phone with me for this many hours is on the phone with me for this many hours. So definitely was that adjustment period. What's the wildest thing you heard somebody say that I was doing, like, or said about you, or like I was doing?
I'm not gonna say who it was, but I heard you made a diss track about me. I'm not gonna lie, I heard that through the grapevine, gang. I heard this nigga made a diss track. When niggas say diss track, I'm thinking no suburban Chef G. Like, nah, this nigga's crazy. Like, are we gonna have to fight? Like, yo, the diss was crazy. The diss.
Yo, bro, that's bro. I'm not gonna lie. The craziest thing I heard. The craziest thing I heard was that she was gonna wash me when you see me.
Yeah. Who heard that?
I can't say. Who? Bro, look,
I had no plans on fighting, bro. I really didn't.
Bro, that's what I heard. I'm like, bro, what?
For what?
Niggas is like, yo, Clarence say he can't even talk to you. Because if he talk to you, you gonna say something disrespectful. He's gonna end up watching you. I'm like, first of all, I'm going to the gym now. First of all, I've been in the gym 3 months.
That nigga is like 189. That nigga like 190 right now. Like,
first of all, I'm going to the gym now. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah,
I had really no plan. I had no plans. I was just, I did at a point didn't think I could talk to you because it's like, I was just hurt, probably in my feelings more or anything, because I just felt like I was kind of like left in the dark a little bit. Like, it was no, bro, I had no problem, like, you stop speaking to me. You know what I mean? Like, just tell me. Like, yo, you know, like, bro, it's been a while, you know, like, I'm tired of this, or I don't want to do this. Like, you know, I think it's just, like, that's just to me, that's just, like, the right thing to do.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I realized from my situation that I always said I wanted to be better than my parents, specifically my father, and I really acted like him in our situation.
Your father cuts niggas off. Oh. Niggas off.
Oh. Nigga got no friends right now.
Yeah.
That nigga can tell you, right now, every reason.
Shout out to everybody who got a family member raising a hand, or two raising a hand, or like the whole tree that just be like, I'm gonna get you off my back real quick. Like, I know what he's talking about. I have memories about people in my family like being like, no.
Why he don't talk to all the niggas all his niggas, like, you go to
that shit can't be happy though. Like, he could be happy, but it's like, it's not the best. And I think even our situation has showed me more about like niggas that I love too. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking it for granted, like my nigga Ant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Ant.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? Like, I haven't talked to my nigga. We so close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm so, it wasn't just to be an asshole, nothing. I'm just so traumatized, gang. Like, PTSD, you know, shit that I've been through. It's like, niggas come around you and just start
doing whatever.
Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I got 5 foot PTSD. I don't think niggas be giving me enough grace for the fact that I was small my whole life. So like when I feel away, like I just naturally, like it just be up for me. Like it just be up because I was fucking.
Yeah, you still got a small nigga complex.
Yeah, like
you're like 6 feet.
Bro, I was short till I was 18. I'm only 30. I only been full grown for 12 years. I was short more of my life. So like when my Napoleon complex kicks in, that I'm not supposed to have no more because I'm not a Napoleon, it just be like, yeah. It's over. Once I feel like I got treated a certain way, like I wouldn't treat somebody else, it just be like over. Be totally over. But shit,
I know a lot of this liquor kicking in because I had a question too and I forgot. So it'll come back to me though.
Nah, you know what I was gonna say? We got how we got into our conversation though on July 4th.
What you mean?
Like we wasn't taught. We had played it copacetic. Like we was cool. We was laughing. We was joking about the times and shit that we passed. And then our mans.
Oh yeah, niggas. That's what I said. The people around us was more curious about did y'all niggas solve it or not.
Yeah.
Situation like y'all comment below too. It's like, is y'all friends or like is it safe to talk to both of you in the same room, or like you trying to get the temperature of the room? Like, okay, what's going on? Like, is they about to fight? Like,
and just the cookout. Like, I think we was kind of got lost in the
our fucking
or lastly, what is he doing here?
on July 4th, our man's
I think that was Izzy.
Juice and Izzy was here as well. And like we outside, we cool, and like me and this nigga Clarence, I'm not gonna lie, we done drank, we off the Tina. Like we feeling good, like we good, we cool, and it's like
old time.
Yeah, it's like we took a year off, but we still chilling. And nigga Izzy like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. It's like dope. It's like everybody had one inside. Juice had one inside. His pops one inside. Nigga Izzy like, yo, it's just dope to see like two black men come together and like y'all here cooling and talking, and nigga Clarence is like, no, he didn't. He still said more. He's like, y'all cooling, y'all talking, but I'm not gonna lie, Clarence. At certain times, Ma was like, fuck Clarence. Ma was like, fuck Clarence. And it's like, I can't say I completely disagree with him from his perspective. Yeah. And then niggas is
that's
like,
how it started. And I wanted to know what
niggas is like, fuck Clarence. Niggas like, yo, gang, we ain't even talk yet.
Yeah, I'm like, we didn't even talk yet.
We ain't even talk yet. And then that's really what started our whole, we ain't getting nowhere the first day.
Nah.
Until the end when we agreed on certain things.
Yeah, I still felt some type of way a little bit the first day.
Yeah, bro. When I went,
I ain't felt like I felt like we ain't really understand each other. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But kind of took a few more times.
No, not really a few more times. Bro, the next time I see you
was basketball.
Yeah, we really ain't, we spoke that day. We was cool.
Yeah,
we was texting every now and again. I think I had called you on some random shit about Bronny or some shit, cause I'm like, yo, if we gonna be friends, like niggas gotta make attempts, like, so I just called you, like, yo, bro, you see Bronny doing some shit, and we talked about basketball, but again, we just talked about basketball, so like, we could talk about that all day without even being friends or not friends, and then, yeah, it wasn't really till we played ball, Mo, and that really turned into like a 18-hour conversation. It felt like we was talking from like 3 in the afternoon to like 8 in the morning.
Just to make sure it's clear, because they gonna clip this too.
What?
So you didn't make a diss track.
Cause nah,
you never denied it though. That's why I was like,
I never
was gonna take that.
See, that's it. He looking out for you now. You know, he looking out for you, and that's the Clarence that be, you know. So that's what I'm saying. The whole thing was like some goofy, like, you know, people kind of hyping it up thing. Because this is the friend Clarence is. He looking out for him like, look, let's get this clear before people start making comments, because they're going to think you avoided that question. Like, it was not a diss track, y'all.
Take that. You got to be careful. I'm telling you.
Nah, I never officially made a diss track. But I was recorded at a studio.
But your feelings on the track, maybe.
Yeah, my feelings.
That's different than a different.
Nah, my diss track. I never had a track where your name. Like I never said Clarence and this.
Bro,
in the
this
word.
track is crazy. This track is.
I think I know exactly what song he's talking about too, but I can't. Like, it wasn't a song I was ever gonna put out, and I can't remember the whole song. But I think I know.
We should react to it one day.
The song?
Yeah,
I think if I could find the song, it's probably in my email. I could definitely find the song.
React to that one day.
I actually got a song where I think I'm still gonna put it out though. It's not a diss track though.
Bro, as long as you're not on your
bro, it's like a song where it's like a song where it's like I don't remember what the line before is, but it's like if they ask me the truth, I'ma lie about it, say yes every time. I'm on guard about it, or some shit like that. But like, I'm talking about us. Like, I'm not gonna go out and be fucking like badmouthing you. Like that's what the point of that track is. But that's not the one I don't think he considers a diss track though. But
that's what I was gonna say. Before the lick started hitting, right?
Yeah.
Otay.
It's a great time to talk about Otay.
Yeah. I was saving this for part 2. Okay. I feel like that's more you know what I mean? So Otay. Like how you want to like
Otay.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, you have way more questions like from your reaction of shit than me. I was like, yo.
No, bro, but did you understand that? Like, I was confused a little bit because you kind of, I forgot what the word you used, but you kind of like went against who you were to do the song. You compromised. But
you compromised too.
Yo, I OD felt like I compromised, bro. That's where like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no problem with what you said. I thought the video you did was mad funny. I don't know if you see my reaction.
No, I did see it. Yeah, you was dead.
I'm like, this nigga's funny. Like, even though I'm not fucking with this nigga's funny.
Yeah.
Word. Cause the nigga, bro, and you chose to do the fucking open button up. What I didn't realize is why did we both go no shirt under the second scene?
Bro, first of all,
that was you,
bro. Alright, Blake
Trying to be Jodeci up in this piece.
Blame me for that. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't. I didn't have. You didn't give me any guidance on that outfit. But guidance, you could have gave me guidance. But bro, Lee is telling me.
So Lee styled you is what you said.
Bro, Lee is telling me, bro, I wanted to wear a normal fit I would normally wear. Lee is like, bro, you gotta change your image. You gotta do something different. Get the button down. Bro, first of all, bro, I was supposed to take that shirt back to Nordstrom. That shit's like a $300 shirt.
I should have took that back with the Versace shirts. I never let you.
No, you never jacked those.
Yeah,
you never jacked those.
You could have went Balenci, saved $300.
Nah, I could have. Because I already had the blue joints. I didn't want to just get the black joints, but I should have just got the black Balenci's. I should have. Yeah, I should have just got the black Balenci's. I hate those shoes. Like that's the worst purchase I ever made in life.
I hate those two shoes like a band.
Yeah, those are the worst purchases I've ever made in life.
Oh, what Versace thought they was doing? Copying Balenciaga, but charging niggas more though. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I made that bad decision with Otay though with the shirt though, because like. I was just trying to listen. Like, I don't usually listen. I'm not good at listening.
You're not a listener.
But I took that time like, yo, I'm going to listen, okay? That was different. Do it. Bad fit.
And it wasn't until I reacted to your shit I realized I ain't have a shirt under my Gucci jacket, which is even crazier, I think. Like, that's not even that kind of
jacket. Sexy shit right there.
Nah. That didn't age well, gang. Like, you were saying my shit was aging well. That didn't age well.
Your fits age better than mine.
Why though? Cause it's Gucci? I have no shirt under my shit, bro. We're in a fucking factory. We're in a warehouse, gang. And I have no shirt on.
Bro, I think like...
I ain't like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the video itself, like... I just ain't know you felt like that at first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, but I
do remember...
Bro, I thought you always thought I felt... Like, I thought you always knew I didn't like Otay, though.
No, bro. There's a difference between you not... Like, you never say you ain't like it. I think you remember. I remember you expressing yourself as.
Bro, I remember being in the room like, yo, this.
No, your thing was like, it could be better. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's your nice way of saying it was trash.
Yeah.
But your shit was like, it could be better.
Yeah.
Me, I was saying, I feel uncomfortable. Like, I feel uncomfortable doing this.
You wasn't really thinking about the sound.
Yeah, it wasn't about everything. I just felt uncomfortable doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that was a time where I probably should have.
I remember the perfect time you could have, when we was in my house, and remember, but I think it was the day before or something, we was in the room, we was listening to it, and we both started laughing like, nah, it's not bro.
Cause the Roddy Ricch had just came off, like literally.
We was like, nah, it's not hitting like this. I remember us being in the room like, nah, we're playing this shit out loud. We're like, yo, go get the speaker.
Yeah,
like we're trying to make it like it's
not
like,
really hitting. No, it wasn't really hitting. But bro, you know, people really like. I realized from that, like, yo, I have to chill with my opinion, cause like my opinion is like ruining so many people, bro.
Perception of the song.
Bro, that shit is still one of my top stream songs to this day.
But people really do love this shit. If you go on TikTok right now and put Clarence NYC Mod or Otay, bro, there's mad TikTok saying like, yo, these niggas had the whole world saying Otay, which we did though.
Bad song.
We had the word. Yeah, it just wasn't the right song. But the song was OD forced. It was OD forced and rushed. I wouldn't say forced, it was rushed.
Definitely rushed.
It was rushed. We made that shit, you would have thought we was on Little Baby.
But yeah, bro, facts. It was rushed.
We made that shit in like 2 recording sessions.
It was super rushed, but I didn't even have the chant, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that was my opportunity, like, cause you remember I did the whole tape right there. I got a whole album on my phone of beats from that same producer right now, where I really thought like, yo, Otay's gonna be the thing that gets me inside the label. They're gonna take this serious, and then I'm gonna be able to run around this house once I figure it out. Yeah. But it just, I don't even know what happened with that. I don't even know what happened with that.
I know niggas wanted me to be a rapper so bad, but I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, at that time.
And at the point, I knew like it could have worked. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it could have worked, but just cause something could work, don't mean that's what you should do. You know what I mean?
You probably would have put out one project.
That's gold right there. Claire. Y'all listen to Clarence.
If it didn't go platinum, he was gonna be done anyway.
Yeah, fucking project.
You had one project.
I kept going singles. If my like, bro, I'm not, bro. I'm not.
You're in it for the bag.
Yeah, like, and that's where niggas lose. Cause like, you don't love it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not,
for the
you're not
bag.
about to catch me in the studio. Like, fucking, I'm only going to the studio because I haven't dropped in 8 months.
Yeah.
Like,
you really think the Ote thumbnail was crazy?
no, yeah. OD. I'm not gonna lie, OD. It was just, bro, my son had the professional thumbnail. Like, you had the...
Bro, I spent $10 on that because I knew that was going.
No, bro.
I knew
what
that
did I
was
say, though? I told you I knew what it was.
I knew that was going.
Yeah, I knew what it was.
I knew it was going. I knew it was going. I'm like, Ote? Bro, really? But it was genuine how it really happened, though. I didn't just wake up and tell an Ote story. Bro, I'm on TikTok live and they talk about Ote. I'm like, yo, I fucking hate that song. And they're like, you hate that song? I'm like, yeah, I hate that song. I never made $1 off that shit. That shit was the stupidest thing I ever did. Like, looking back on it, I don't know why I did it. Then, bro, the YouTube algorithm started doing the funny shit. So I had that conversation on TikTok. I'm like, nah, I don't know if I can tell this story. Like, I'm literally on TikTok like, I don't know. Maybe this could be a story time. Like, I want to do stories behind the music and shit, but maybe, I don't know. This probably be a little tricky right now, right? Then I'm fucking sitting there. And I'm on the phone with Ty. Yo, Ty be in the middle of a lot of shit. I'm on the phone with Ty. Ty like, yo, bro, I never realized that Clarence and Legend was the thumbnail to the Ote video. How'd y'all pick that?
Either. That's crazy.
He said, how'd y'all pick that? I'm like, yo, bro, honestly, I just think at that time, Legend was just born. So I think it just like worked as like the smartest decision for like getting clicks on the video.
Niggas tried to use my son. That's basically what just called him.
Use a little cute kid.
Cause bro, there was so many things that I peeped that I didn't peep until your reaction, bro. I didn't know the whole song is about me. Bro, that's one of the funniest shit. Like the chorus don't got nothing to do with you, not a damn thing. Like not a damn thing. Bro, like the song structure in itself was already off. Like,
how are we taking this back to the marketing room and say that this is it?
Yeah, but it's like, yo, that was dumb funny to me, bro. That was
now
mad.
Okay, look at my wrist, pull like Ote. Look at my chin, pull like Ote. Look at my whip, pull like Ote. Nigga just had the G wagon. I'm a legend. My son is like nothing is about you, gang. Like that whole chorus, the chorus was just about me. Like, yeah, your verse was about you. Like, it was just, I had to squeeze myself in there.
That was mad fun. But I swear to God, bro. Like I shouldn't swear to God, but I never realized that until like today. And we did that song 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Me and Legend being the thumbnail. That's crazy. Like I didn't notice those things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I really didn't.
It's crazy.
That's mad funny though.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. That was really your debut hit, like secretly.
Mad funny.
That was really supposed to be it.
But that was your song.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like when you look at it, it's crazy. There's nothing wrong. It takes years later to look back on shit.
Yeah, the structure was off. And not one person came forward and like
disagreed.
Yeah, said the structure was off. That's why you gotta watch niggas. No, for real, cause niggas the same way you're like, yo, this is my moment. Other people is looking at, like, this is my moment.
Nah, that's really what
it was. Everybody was trying to get their moment.
Everybody's trying to get their moment, and everybody's fighting for their moment, and got their own reason behind why they think it's their moment or their new moment. And it's like nobody's actually trying to make it my moment.
Man.
Yeah, that's
but the crazy part of all of it is I never looked at it as my moment either. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm almost looking at it like
my mans.
Yeah, like I'm like, all right.
Right, exactly, because he ain't trying to be no rapper. He's just doing it for his friend.
Do it. More people
gonna look.
I don't look at my mans because that's how I always looked at it though, bro. That's why, like, bro, I never had no animosity about, like, when you, like, even when you speak on your side of Ote, like, you absolutely right. Like, I agree you had to compromise And yeah, I just never had no animosity towards you. But that's how the video was taken.
I'm not gonna lie, you one of the people that actually knew how I felt though.
Yeah.
You knew I didn't want to do, like, I didn't really want to do that shit.
Yeah, it was really just the tour shit.
You knew it. Yeah, it was that created it. Yeah. And it was like the reaction I was getting when I came out. It was like, yo, niggas gotta do something with this. Like, we need to do something with this. And it was like, but it's not what I wanted to do with it. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
What we should have did was I should have came out with 30 T-shirts and threw them bitches in the crowd or something, and then sell them at the end or some shit. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, and people misunderstood.
We never really shape-shifted to like who we were personally.
Yeah, like we just kept things music, and not everybody do music. And I know you and Queen do, but I don't do music, and I feel like that's where I always felt.
But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like this, I need everybody to understand this. Like, I feel like from like a corporate perspective with dealing with the three of us, like Queen has definitely been an ultimate blessing, but it has also made like it's set like a trajectory for like how we all should be handled when we're all very different. Yeah. So that's like what kind of like just I feel like threw off, because it's like even though me and Queen both do music per se, and it's like I'm trying to get to where she's at, it's like the way my shit is structured and how I operate is completely different in terms of just like how often I drop music and stuff like that. So it's like we need to be handled with different care, just like you have your own thing going on. So it's just like, yeah, that was just always the like blessing and I guess the thing that also threw off like how specifically me and you were handled in the situation.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah. So what made you make your second Twitch?
Second Twitch? What you mean?
Like your Twitch where niggas is calling me. You was just fed up that day?
Well, which one exactly you talking about? I'm off the tequila right now.
The second Twitch, the first Twitch when you talking about your pops.
Yeah, I mentioned you briefly in that first one.
You
the second one, what did I say? Do you remember?
I remember.
Oh, I think
He said he remember because it stung a little bit, Claire.
yeah, I went more into it.
You went way more in detail on the second Twitch.
I felt like the first time I mentioned it, that first time, I thought, which I thought wrong, I thought me addressing it will leave it alone.
But it made it bigger.
It didn't. It made it bigger. I made it bigger.
Yeah, it made it bigger.
So me being in like my feelings and shit, it kind of made it bigger. So now I'm like, now it's like more questions than what it originally was. It was just like, yo, where's Mod? Now it's like, nah.
Mod answering certain niggas' phone calls and not answering your phone calls. What did you do to Mod?
Yeah, so that was like specific shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now, and now everybody else is doing their vids, the plug channels, all these channels doing their vids, and now it's coming, like, people coming up with their own assumptions. I'm seeing TikToks, and like, it's just, I just couldn't believe it. I think that was kind of the first time, not the first time, because I think it happened to me one other time, but definitely like the comments and people's reactions definitely got to me. And I definitely reacted to that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
That's very fair to say. Yeah. That's a very honest answer. The people do that though. The people do that. But your second Twitch, bro, I was in the crib. That's when niggas was like, bro, this could be a moment. Like, that's where niggas is like,
you know, that Twitch niggas was telling me
to call you
on Twitch though. I'm like, nah, y'all niggas trying to go viral. Those are niggas you can't really trust.
You can't watch niggas that say shit like that.
Niggas say call him right now.
I'm like, bro, this nigga's heated right now. I'm not calling this nigga in the middle of this. I'm like, bro, I'm in bed chilling. Niggas is like, call him. I'm like, call him right now is crazy. Like, nah, I don't even want niggas to think that I'm just watching.
I think I did do that though. It was because of OT shit. I reacted to the OT shit. And
that was just after.
Yeah, I gave my own piece at the. But I did. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was just like the $20 shit that killed me. It was just videos that I felt like it's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. So you saying you're not talking about me? It's making niggas feel like you're talking about me.
Nah, I get it.
Do you get what I'm trying?
Bro, you know, niggas had to sit me down and explain that to me because I didn't get it. I'm like, bro, I remember I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, I can't do nothing without like my whole like existence revolving around me and you. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I can't just have a conversation and niggas is like, bro, you can't do that. And I'm like, what you mean you can't do that? They like, bro, y'all whole shit was y'all together. Now you talking, but you not talking about him, but you leaving him out. And it's like, bro, this fan base knows you two to be together. So if you're leaving him out, it immediately goes on him the same way you feel like it goes on you. And I'm like, that was the first day I was like, oh shit, like I'm over here thinking that I'm just getting all the beating when he's going on live. But it's like, yo, what I'm not saying is also affecting you in the same way. That was the first time when I realized it. And it was fucking BJ and Justa. I'm like, yo, y'all got it. Like, yo, y'all got it. I didn't even see it that way, for real.
Yeah, because I ain't mean no harm by what I say. It just, like you, again, the OT I watched it, you didn't say anything wrong. It's like what you're not saying. It's like if people try to read between the lines, that's what they're reading. Like, between the lines is like, nah, Clarence did like you know what I mean? Like, you could, like, it's possible to say a lot without saying nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I was saying then. You know what I mean? And no matter what, even if you want to do your own thing, and I get it, bro. It's like your career and like what you say, like you always have to watch out and all of that because it's like you're friends with us and like we have a huge platform and people take us too serious sometimes and like they'll just be overprotective and shit. I get that. That's why I didn't say that's why I try to make it clear that like you didn't say nothing wrong. Like he didn't say nothing wrong. It's just it's just like
I had to completely avoid the subject to even win anyway. That was the only way to completely avoid the subject. But yeah, you got any more questions?
I'm pretty sure I can think of some shit. Give me like 2 minutes.
Nah. All I could really say.
There's more shit though.
It's really more shit, but all I can really say is that most of this shit that like it started off between me and you as a problem, probably like this small, and it's just like people and stories.
I was gonna say that. That was my question.
Yeah.
Not question, but that was my statement. Another thing I feel like is niggas don't want us to be friends. And that's just crazy. That's how I feel. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it's like, it's mind-boggling to me because it's like people that
seriously, like what is that? Like you just want a good friend like Clarence, a good friend like Mod. Like they got a brotherhood, okay? You know, and then it's like you won't always have friendships that last throughout decades, you know? And so that person is clearing around your history with you, you know? Like he said, he knew him before he was rich, before he was famous, before he, you know, left New York, all the other stuff. So, you know, it's like those certain friends where you only, you know, that person got all your memories. So if you remember, like, I remember in 8th grade, I was in Miss Taylor's class or something like that. Like, you know, that person remember that. Other people that you just meet don't have that.
The fact that people don't want us to be friends is fake crazy. It's like
it feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, it do feel like that. It almost feels like bro, for a minute I felt like I had to keep our friendship private. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, yeah, we're speaking again, but like I know I do, like I have spoke to certain people like, nah, Mod is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mod is fucking bugging.
Yeah,
like
facts.
So now for me to go back and like tell people different or
yeah,
it's like it's tough. It's tough.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Bro, I'm going through it every day right now.
Nah, yeah, I've experienced shit with you.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been friends for 3 weeks now, back like talking all the
niggas
time.
is upset with you.
Bro, it'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. It'd be still times where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave that out our next convo. Like,
you don't gotta share everything.
Yeah, I don't gotta let niggas know I smoked Clare today. Like,
what you did today? Chill. Chill.
My mom called me earlier and shit. Tell it.
Cause once you say nah, I was with that nigga Mod.
Yo, like, you're crazy, bro. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That nigga said he'll do a song with Chris Sales. That's
Yo, stop.
No, those are the type of shit I'll do. Yo,
you going too far now.
bro, niggas be. Alright, well, I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yo,
but that's what niggas.
I feel you.
Niggas was on your head. I didn't feel no type of way about that.
Bro, niggas was off.
Niggas on your head.
Bro, I had to make. Bro, I made like 3 videos trying to put that to bed. Bro,
trying to find the right thing to say.
I'm like, damn, it didn't work the first time.
Yeah.
Let me try it again.
To me, it's like I'm being realistic, bro. Like if you do actually do a song with him, that's your own. Like you have to deal with that. You know what I mean? But like, it is crazy.
Yeah.
But you would have to deal with that, and I think you are smart enough to know.
Yeah.
What like I would need like I don't think you would do that.
I would need the 6'9" Kodak bag.
Yeah, Chris. You would have to give me some shit.
Yeah, I mean the 6'9". I have to talk.
It had to be worth it.
I feel like, yo, bro, come on.
Yeah, it has to be worth it.
Bro, I can't turn that down. I got bars for this thing.
He said, I need the money, man. If that's gonna make me some money, then we'll
yeah.
Like, bro, like what? Like that, like there's no like, bro. That's why when it was just like, yo, people are taking that serious.
Yeah. But I think it's because if we was cool, you would have never said that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's where it's like, if we were talking,
I get it.
Or you would have never put it that way. Like you like, I do a song with the nigga. I don't really like. There's no beef. But like, and I know what you was trying to do. I think you was trying to like take yourself out of everything that involved me and like you know what I'm saying. Like me, you organically don't have beef with Chris.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you my man. If he says something, I gun him every time.
Yeah. So it's like different.
And that's true because that's happened before, you know. So he ain't got his back if it was something that like some beef that came out. But you know, like he said, sometimes too, like when you got a successful friend, you know, you kind of feel like you in people's shadows. So he had to kind of get to, you know, like this is me and I can have this by myself. And you know, especially since people kept saying, oh, you in his shadow, you riding his coattails, stuff like that. I think he just had to take a second, be his own man, and now we can come back out friends, right? But people don't understand. Like some people apparently don't have no good friends, don't have no friendship where they could just be they self and stuff, you know. So I mean, in real life, you don't have to let all this bother you, but it's harder on social media because there's so many people that just want to be saying what they want to say.
Yeah, it's way different. So yeah, but yeah, that one was crazy. That was when I was like, yo, I gotta chill. I gotta chill.
Niggas on your head for that.
Yo, niggas.
And that was like a little part of a video. That was crazy.
Bro, like a 1 second part, and I was like, "Is the song good?" Like I didn't.
That's like when you explain yourself to somebody and niggas only catch what they want to catch. Like
yeah, bro, it was like a whole video, and it's like, bro, the comment section is blowing up. Like, yo, this is crazy. Our personal friends are hitting me up, calling me crazy. That was a day. We don't even need to go into that, but that was a day where the beef went up a whole nother level. Cause I'm like, yo, niggas is wild. Niggas is super.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of acted out of emotion and like probably had their own reasons on why they.
That's what I'm saying. That niggas don't want us to be friends. That's exactly what it is. That's where it comes back down to.
And again, remember what we talked about earlier though. It's not that people don't want us to be friends. It's people like it better when we're not friends.
Yeah,
it's not that people like, nah, I don't.
They get to operate.
It's just they like it better. It's like they have more access to you or more access to me. Like you say, you got more time. You got more, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, facts. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like what I learned from us not speaking to is that
A lot of people don't fuck with me.
People have their own problem with you.
Yeah, but they won't tell you if you're cool with me.
And yeah, they're not gonna tell me if we're cool. And then like me being like on the out kind of made me like, oh, we're gang. Mm-hmm. We almost have a thing. You finally figured it out. Like why we feel away, and it's like, nah, bro. Like I don't think our relationships compare at all. But it was just that's what I really learned from more on the outside. Like, oh, a lot of niggas have their own feelings that they wouldn't never tell me normally. But yeah,
and niggas is totally in the right for, feeling the way they feel. You know what I mean? I just don't. The part I don't like is, why don't you tell me, bro? Like I said, the kind of person I am, bro, I'm gonna tell you. Like, yo, bro, why did you block me? Why did you unfollow me? Like, what's up? Like, don't just, because then you know what bothers me? When I see niggas, it's happy. It's like, oh shit, hugs. Like, you know what I mean? That's the part I don't like. But then when you on the phone with them, it's like, nah, this nigga's crazy. So do you see why I choose to be the way I am? Because, like, I don't know what's real. But I got to do a better job of finding out what's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's just like, I think the real thing is just like, we both like, in terms of like most of our childhood or like relationships with people, we both get kind of put into the same bubble. In a way, of course, people know that you've experienced a higher level of like what they would call success than me, but they feel like I didn't change, so why did you change? So it's also like partly like just because of how I am naturally as a person, that just makes it be like, well, I hit Mod and Mod rolled me right back, and Mod did this, and it's like
Mod's right in the hood with us right now.
yeah.
Be making it
So
work for me.
it puts us both in. We always get compared in a bubble, and it's just like they compare your realness against like what they perceive mine as, and that's where you end up on the. That's what I really think with people. Like they don't mean to.
Like, okay, if you was used to him, like if you knew Clare back when he was single or whatever, and then like, mine still act like he's single because he might be single, and then Clare got a whole family, so it's like his situation has changed. It's not that he don't love people the same, he just don't have time for, he got to split his time between his family and his work and stuff, and YouTube and Twitch and all this other stuff, so he ain't gonna have time like he used to, And you learn, you love, and you get grown. You get grown a little bit. So, people don't. You're not supposed to necessarily stay the same, and mine ain't stay the same either. But what I'm saying is, like, if you knew me back when I was 15, I'm different, right?
No, I know.
I just think that.
But again, bro, you gotta. One thing I realized too is like, I can only look at me as me, but niggas take me seriously. Niggas take me ultra seriously, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand why or how come. You know what I mean? Because if another nigga does it, it's like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You feel me? Like, it's like, move on or be cordial with the nigga. Me, it's like, niggas be heartbroken. And I'm not saying it to be like an asshole or nothing, but niggas be hurt. You know what I mean? And hey, but some niggas I get it. But there's some niggas I don't. It just be wild. Like, I don't.
Yeah. I get exactly what you mean. Shit, bro. I don't know. Again, I don't deal with that shit.
I don't deal with that shit. Niggas take me too serious.
Yeah, I don't deal with that shit. Because it's like, bro, because I play the game better than you at least, too. Like, I'm going to play it. I'm like, you don't play the game way better than you.
I'm not good at the game.
Yeah, you're not playing. Yeah, you don't play the game.
I'm not good at the game.
You don't play the game. But is there any more for wrap up of our discussion?
I think that I just brought up that. Well, shit, you don't got nothing else? You don't got something you want to maybe end with? You got some time, though. You could go a little longer if you want. I think you got like 40. Good 40 minutes right now.
Right now?
Hell yeah.
40 minutes. Yo, part of 40 minutes is like.
You're at 41 minutes right now.
That's what I'm saying. We're good.
You could be good. That's what I'm saying. You could.
I'm trying to think. What else?
Just end it good. Like, if you have a statement, if you have something to say, if you want to just be real.
really coaching him on like, okay, you on YouTube, you know, you gotta like have a start, a finish, you know, you had to end it with a bang, or like sum it up in a statement or something like that. See, he's that friend. He's just gonna coach you along, you know, because he want to see his channel do good, right?
Or let them know something, transparent, anything, like, you know what I mean? Just make sure. Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's one thing niggas loved about us. And niggas, but it's like, me, you, and Queen, bro, niggas loved that we were just so real. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's because in an industry where it's all fake, everybody's fake and shit, everybody, like, we kept it real. Like, you know what I mean? We always kept it real, so I know the older you get and like the more lit you could become and the more it's harder to be real, because it's like, now nigga, y'all using my realness against me. It's like, shit. But yeah, stay real, man.
Gotta stay real. Shit, I don't really know, bro. I feel like shit, my realness, I feel like my realness has like one thing I feel like that, I guess this honesty point with YouTube. I feel like with YouTube specifically, it's definitely been a great journey for me. It changed my life in a lot of ways. But I feel like people have always confused it as like my thing that I want to do, and it's not like something that I'm against, and I know I got to be way better with being on the platform, but I feel like people have always confused it as like the only thing I do, when it's like, to me, in everybody else's head, it's my main thing because that's how they came into viewing me. But to me, it's like it's my second thing, or like my third thing at times. And yeah, I just feel like when it comes to being transparent, I've been every time I was up, they knew. Every time I was down, they knew. I come and tell them directly that. It's like, yeah, there's certain parts that's like, I got a Caribbean family, you know, my mom don't want to be on no camera, and my dad don't want to be on no camera, so you never really met my mom and dad formally, or like that part, or like, you know, they don't know what's going on in my family, but shit, I feel like I just always been transparent, and I feel like that's just the one part that sometimes I feel like I don't get no credit for, you know, just as a YouTuber, because it's like, if I'm fucking
transparency,
yeah, I don't feel like I get no credit. Like,
a lot of niggas be down and they act like they up.
Yeah, they hiding it. Like, every time I was struggling or I had a hard year, I came on here and explained like, yo, I was going through this, and this. Like, niggas know I've been walking the Publix for 6 months. Like, you feel me? I walked to the supermarket and back. I lost my whip in the last, you feel me, year and all of that, trying to figure out life. I just got off fucking probation literally this month before I went to fucking Mexico. So it's just like, yeah, I just feel like I don't get enough credit for my transparency. But other than that, like,
I think you are transparent, but just with yourself. And I think in order for someone to invest in you, like time and shit, they want to know more. You know what I mean? So like let's use me for instance. My transparency could be my relationship, my girlfriend, and my kids, which I do show, so they appreciate it. I'm not being all the way transparent with like me, but like you have to. I feel like you could just find a way to maybe
find that balance.
Yeah, like a little more transparent, because you can be transparent and still be a mystery. I think that's what you're stuck in right now. Yeah. It's like you are a mystery. Niggas don't know about Mod other than he's cool with Clarence, he's cool with Queen. He raps. He likes to rap.
Through shit.
Yeah, and he goes through shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, it don't get no deeper than that. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta like, it's like, you gotta add another layer there where like people could fall in love with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people probably fuck with your transparency, but people want to know like who do you like, what kind of girl do you like, what kind of, you know, what are you like when you are in love, like, you know what I mean, like, and I know that's not out of your control, you know what I mean, like, love is so.
Yeah, you know what? I liked when Mod had started doing the cooking segments, And I remember he was like cooking Jamaican food, and he was like, it looked like it was a really good cook. I mean, I really enjoyed that because to me that was like showing us the side of his culture, and then showing us like who he is as a person, you know. And on occasion he had like some friends over and some girls over and stuff like that. But I think that it allowed us to also kind of like with him and Clarence, like see different sides of his personality, things like that. Or like I guess like if he took us in the studio with him, and so, or like as he coming up with things like how like really creative people like him and Queen, it's like you walking through the park and then you get inspiration, or you talk to somebody and things like that. So it's like my day as an artist, or something like that, or this is how I come up with this, so this is the mood I gotta be to get this, so since music is important to him, and he trying to promote his brand too, if he can let us in on that, this is my musical side and this is where it come from and this is what inspired me kind of thing, I think that would be interesting.
It's out of your control, but you could show them, certain things, like, what I mean? And another thing is just consistency. That's what I've had problems with myself, what I'm saying? But I feel like now that we are cool and, like, what I'm saying, we could definitely motivate each other and do, like, again, I want you to win, gang. Like, I want to win too. I want to win like, I want to win with you, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me too. Let's go cop Urises. Like,
no, I'm not gonna lie. That was ill right there.
Let's go cop Urises, bro. Shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't want you to. I know. A lot of people be complaining because I show like tough love, and I know sometimes, like, I think in the moment, in the situation that you were in at the time when we stopped talking, I don't think you needed tough love. Yeah, I think that's where I messed up. It was kind of like,
it was times you gave me tough love and it worked though.
A lot, most of the time.
Yeah,
tough
right there
was,
tough
but
love.
I think you was in a delicate moment in your life with like Beast Pass and everything, just so, you know what I'm saying? That's something I don't know if you knew, but my therapist had like pointed out to me, like, you guys all lost somebody. You guys all have to have a different level of patience with everybody. Just because you are handling it a certain way don't mean he has to handle it the same way, or Queen has to handle it the same way. That's something my therapist really put me on to, and I ain't really realize, you know what I'm saying? Because the beat shit hurt me too, gang. It really did.
Nah,
you know what I mean? That shit hurt me, but that shit changed everything. It literally changed
everything.
Yeah, it changed everything. I don't think
to this day,
I don't even think niggas know how important he was to the team.
Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it.
Niggas just look at him as security, but he's way more.
Glue.
Yeah.
He's Draymond Green.
Yeah.
He's really Draymond.
Like, for instance, if Beast was here, we would have talked. We would have never not spoken for that long, and that's a fact.
Yeah, he would have.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
like, I could bet. Yeah,
we would have never made it this long.
Yeah. So that was another thing that was weighing on me too. Like, that's tough, and like,
Beast would have been
because he would have
been the perfect bridge.
He has the respect. You respect him. I respect him.
He would have been the
Beast calls me and tells me,
go and talk to mom.
Yeah, nigga, like, I'm
in
been
on three-way.
Yeah, it would have been three-way.
Yeah, it would have happened.
Yeah, it would have happened.
Yeah,
I would have not ignored Beast to ignore you. Like, that just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Beast definitely would have changed. It wouldn't have been a year and 3 months. Now with Beast here.
And I was gonna say something too when I was on the topic of you and YouTube. Oh, I also think, I know YouTube is like the second thing you do.
Nah, I wanted
but I
right.
do think you're like fighting it though. Do you get what I'm saying? I think you've been fighting it for years. And I know this is gonna probably sound crazy me bringing it up, but even like you fighting Patty and things like that's you fighting who, like, it's like it's not who people want you to be. It's like you're fighting against who people love. You get what I'm saying, bro? You're a natural born entertainer, and I know your gift and your dream is music, but I feel like you fight against
I've always fought against that part of myself.
Yeah, like it's like you don't fake fuck with you don't fake fuck with that side of yourself.
I don't want to be too funny because it's like, bro, it's like being the little guy. I feel like that's the part of it that I have to get over. Being the little guy my whole life, it's like I know I'm funny and I know I can be the funniest guy here or the guy you joke, but like now you joke and you're gonna play too much with me. Right. So to avoid you playing too much with me, let's just always put respect in things, and that does hinder me in certain ways. But it's just like I ends up with me getting treated how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta find that balance on like demanding your respect and also being entertaining.
Definitely.
Because you are.
I think you're right, and I think it has to do something with growing up to a little bit, maturing a little bit, like you said. But that Patty side was a lot of fun, like, and I think it was a lot of their synergy that they had together. But I remember like Patty used to like to me he like kind of like lit up the room, like whenever he come on, be like, oh okay, I know this is gonna be fun kind of thing, or they're gonna have a good time kind of thing, And not that they didn't have good times before without him or whatever, but it's just like, the little, like in the very beginning when I started watching, it was like, sometimes you'll see it and then Patty come and do something funny, and they had just such a good relationship that, he brought out more of Clarence's light and funny side, on the silly side.
Are entertaining, bro. Like you talk about things like Twitch, nigga. You like you're made for shit like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here to put that on your back, like, but you're made for a live stream kind of nigga. Like you know what I'm saying. You could naturally be entertaining at all times. You can
be fighting shit.
Bro. Shit. Yeah, bro. You're like, don't fight the bag. Like
don't fight the bag. It's dumb funny. Don't fight the bag. I think that's a great way to control the segment. Don't fight the bag. That's the statement.
And that's always been my thing. And I know I be showing tough love. And I remember one time we had a talk where like I was saying like music is your dream. It's a dream. Like it doesn't have to happen. And that was a very serious talk we had, because you like, nigga, that's not no dream, nigga. I'm gonna be a rapper. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not saying. I'm just saying like that doesn't have to happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I know that would like I know I compared it to like my clothes. Like me dropping clothes and it being successful doesn't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? But like, in the meantime, I'm just gonna still get the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas can say whatever, like, well, he's not doing nothing. He do clothes and he hasn't dropped a clothing line in 5 years. But I begin it like, you can't say. You can't say. So
it keeps the conversation good.
Yeah, so
keeps the conversation in the right spot.
Don't fight the bag, gang.
Don't fight the bag.
Don't fight the bag, bro.
I'm fighting the bag. I just be wanting shit. I just be wanting to control life. And I tell people that all the time, like, yo, you can't control life. But a nigga like me, I be trying to control life and make it go how I want it to go a lot.
Man.
And that's been my
But I think you just gotta, you one of the niggas, you remind me of Queen a little bit, when you, like, y'all kinda gotta go through it to learn.
Like,
that's
the only way I learn.
Me just telling y'all is not gonna work. It doesn't work for them.
I don't learn shit from just hearing it.
It's like y'all have to go through it
and fail, and then be like, I should have fought the bag.
Yeah, like, and I think because Queen dealing with this too. I think you guys look at YouTube as
something hindering
rather than benefiting. People laugh at me when I swear on everything. I'll be 64 doing YouTube. I don't care if I'm a billionaire or whatever. Like I enjoy YouTube, bro. And it's like you've created a source of income for yourself. Why neglect it?
Yeah.
Why neglect it?
My mom be telling me that sometimes too. She be like, so you're not uploading no videos.
And it's not like you're not good at it, bro. You've made money off of there where a lot of people dream of. So if you know you could do it, that means you could do it again, right?
Yeah.
That's what be getting me tight about myself. There's niggas out there right now with 100 subscribers uploading every day.
Praying for it.
And I have 3 million subs and I'm playing with it. Yeah. Like come on. That's why niggas gotta stop smoking. Cause it's like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm taking my own blessings for granted. Like,
facts.
Nothing has to be promised. My son went to go take a piss real quick. But yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie, this is...
That's some good advice, Claire. That's some good friend advice. See, that's why you need a friend like that around.
I know this is part 2 of my shit, you know what I'm saying? But real nigga to real nigga, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? But I miss my nigga, and that's real shit. Everything that I came out and said and did, it was just out of hurt and shit, you know? And there was a moment where I thought we would never be friends again. You feel me? And I'm glad we could get past that shit and really move on from it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just want my nigga to win. You know what I'm saying? And I think this little situation that we've been through kind of opened my eyes on, like, the power I do have and where I can help and where I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I can probably help in more areas than I originally thought. So, yeah. You know, I apologize to y'all and shit, but yeah, man, you gotta move on from here. I gave you a good minute.
And look, that's the kind of friend, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Claire is a real one, because when your man gotta go to the bathroom in the middle of his segment, and you gonna be like, look, bruh, you could go run out the room, I got you. That right there. That right there. Get you a friend like that. You ain't got to stop the tape. You ain't got to edit nothing. He said, bro, I got you. I'm going to go talk to the people. He said, what's up? You know, that. And then he let you have his house. He let you have the second half of his video. And he spent time with you. He spent more time on this video than he did his video. He at the house. He could be chilling with his family and something like that. You know, he'd be on Twitch and that. But he like, look, I need to make sure that you good. That's a good friend. See, I'm glad they back. I'm sorry. I'm selfish. But I like them together. I always have. I always said I did. And I always meant it. So, you know, it's real. And I like to see it. And I'm glad it happened. And y'all keep it up. Y'all, you know, iron sharper iron, you know. And so they make each other better. They make each other stronger, you know. And they there on some grown man stuff. And sometimes you just gotta forgive, especially if you know the person like that. You know it was situational. You know it was a little bit of me and a little bit of you, a little bit of me, a lot of you, whatever.
Extra minute, or you could just edit in there. Yo, bro. They gonna fuck with this. Yo, you got 55 minutes,
bro. I could have filled up a bathtub just now. I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy.
TMI, and that's all that liquor.
It's crazy, bro. That was crazy, but
Claire gave you cheeks to get you a little bit of extra time. He had the booty shot. No play. I'm sorry, I'm being petty.
Yeah, man, we good. That shit, you got like 55 minutes.
Yeah.
We sat here and talked for 2 hours.
Nah, facts. But going forward, definitely gotta stop fighting the bag. You don't fight the bag.
Nah, I don't fight the bag.
You go where the bag is.
But one thing I do admire about you is though, you're willing to live and die about your dream. And that's something I need to, because I love all of this and I appreciate it and everything, but I will never truly be happy unless I put out my
yeah, bro,
game.
And that's how that's why I like this though.
No, but yeah, bro, but you can still be happy in the mean, like, you know what I mean?
You don't gotta be. Yeah, I don't
gotta be fucking. Not everybody's story is fucking. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it out the mud.
It don't have to be so painful.
Rap against.
It doesn't have to be so painful.
Yeah, it doesn't like. It doesn't have to be so painful. Especially when niggas already figured it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas already found something they good at, they could do.
Yeah, but you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tired of making mixtapes and like rapping about like struggling.
I think that's the thing too. I think like that's one thing. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, this is getting out of hand. But before we start talking, bro, one of the things that I did notice, and I should have probably took a little more heed to, is that, bro, you were just really like sad, and like everything's so like, so you'll call me and be like, "What's up, bro?" Like No, like I'm asking you, you doing videos there? Nah, bro. I'm just like it's just everything. So you know what I'm saying, bro? And it's not usually like that, bro. You call me, and I could probably change your mood. I call you, you could probably change my mood. So that's how I knew. Remember, I think we said it was like a midlife or like a beginning life crisis.
I was watching too much Grey's Anatomy and shit.
Yeah, I was watching you was stuck in the crib. You didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to go nowhere. Like we went to Disney. You didn't want to go to Disney. We went to bro. You didn't want to go. You didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to go nowhere. You didn't want to you know what I'm saying? And it was just like that's how I felt. And then I go on Twitter and it's like. Your tweets are very like cryptic. Yeah, like niggas ain't fucking with me now. Don't fuck with me later. Like bro. I think niggas miss the positive vibe. Like you know what I mean? Like the optimistic vibe. Yeah, like bro, you have the ability to change niggas' energy. Don't be that energy. You know.
I was quitting. I gave up.
I could tell a little bit like you was just feeling down on yourself, and I probably should have but ask more questions or probably try to fix it. But it's like everything I did, it was just like I just don't think that was out of my power.
I just had to go through that. I have to go through that. It was a lot. It was really that girl. Bro.
Yeah, he was going through girl shit too. Yeah, it was like I can't relate. Sorry, I know that came out wrong, but I just can't relate. Like I just couldn't.
Petty. I'm so shocked you petty fan. He said, I ain't never had no problem like that. I'm playing.
Relate to it. I'm like, bro, if you don't leave this joint alone, I just can't.
Like, bro, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
It's other joints out there.
To me, it was just so simple, but it's like, I already know, bro. But yeah, bro, I never went through that.
That's serious, though. Getting your heart broken, getting your feelings ran over, that's hard.
Never made love, needed love right there. Love was a bright spot in a dark time. Needed love. I'm pretty sure I gave you a lot of faith, right?
Yeah, that changed me. That brought me back.
Like I'm not bugging,
bro. Love brought me back. Like I needed love. Like love damn near saved me right there. Like I'm going through probation and shit, but I'm like, yo, I got a song. It's doing good. Like this is all I was looking for. Like this is the light at the end of the tunnel. That shit saved me. That's when I started doing TikToks every day and got consistent with something. I'm like, yo, I gotta find a way to be consistent with something. It's not gonna be YouTube right now, but I gotta be consistent with something. That ass. Love saved me, bro. That ass saved me.
That was a good one. I like that.
Me. Well, then you gotta be, you be transparent with certain things, but you can be transparent with things like that too. Like, bro,
Yeah, but you know what it is, bro? When I talk to women a lot, and we don't gotta go too deep into this, but when I talk to women, I don't always talk to the woman that's okay with me speaking about it socially. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most of my joints don't do the camera stuff. So for me to even go online and speak about them, even if I'm being transparent with them, it feel like I'm being a little weird. So it'd be that's a part of my life that people always be like, yo, why you don't tell us about the girls and shit? But it feel like I fake have to just be P. Like I'm not about to be able
you could keep it P, but at the same time niggas need to know that this is what you do. Like this is your living, so it come with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like facts. Like that's what it is. Like niggas just gotta accept it. If you wanna fuck with me, you might end up on a YouTube video or your name might come up or something. But yeah, that's sort of what it was. I just felt, I knew you was in a negative place. There's a lot of negative energy coming from you. And instead of trying to fix it, I think I kind of stepped back. Because it was we just was even talking less before we should even stop talking.
We was just talking as a group. We wasn't talking more how we normally spoke where it was me and you. We was just talking more the group, game, getting high. That's really all it's doing. Group, game, getting high. I'm complaining and I feel like my conversation at that point in time too had to be annoying to deal with too, because I'm always talking about
it. It was.
Yeah, yo, this joint, I'm dealing with this joint. Yo, what's this?
It was funny. It was sometimes, bro, we'd be like, yo, ma, get online. Nah, bro. This Nah, gang, like, nigga explain some other shit, like, bro, I'm trying, like, I need to figure this out. I need to do it, like, and I felt that at the same time, but, you know.
Yeah, bro, I feel like everybody's like happy too. I'm going through that shit. Like, everybody else is like, bro, get on the fucking game, bro. Like,
yeah, like, we're just trying to have fun,
Yeah,
but genuinely, and for Adam and Pete, too, niggas is just genuinely trying to have fun with their mans. But their man's is just like, you're not in a space to have fun. You're not in space. That's it.
And it's like, you know what it is too, I realized that that by experiencing some of the highs that I experienced in life, my lows is way worse than niggas' lows. Because like when I'm going, when I'm going through my lows, it's like, why isn't it working? Why can't I figure it out? Why we're like another nigga be like, oh, this I just gotta go through this. So like, this is what life is right now. I've been here before.
Nigga, me?
Yeah, me.
Nigga be looking at me like I got 8 heads. Like, nigga, you good, bro? No, bro, but I'm not doing what I want to do,
bro. That's a nut, bro. That's that, bro. And that's another thing, bro. You can't like
niggas be having no sympathy.
I got nobody to feel sympathy from. Like, and I'm not saying that I'm looking to feel sympathy, but like niggas can't relate.
Niggas that can't relate,
niggas can't relate, bro. But bro, I realize that I can't relate though, cause I'll be talking to a nigga, and I'll be like, yo, bro. Like, yo, all I need is 20 bands a month, and I'm good. Like, that's where I need to be. If I could do 20 bands a month, and another nigga be on the phone with me like, bro, you could do 20 bands in a month? And I'd be like, and I'd be sitting there like, oh shit, that's a possibility for me if I get right. But like, another nigga don't even have that as an option for us. So niggas still looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm like, shit, the numbers I'm hearing other niggas doing, I'm going light. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like circle.
You already know what you did already. Like, you already know.
Yeah, what I'm worth and capable of. So yeah, if you don't reach certain heights too, you can't even see it the same way. So yeah. So when I be going through lows, Mo.
Yeah, niggas lows be lows.
My lows be low. My low
be hit a little different.
Yeah, my low be low. But shit.
Yeah, that was you got an extended part 2.
Nah, I got a super. No, but your part 1 got like more like, well, I should this turned to like a podcast deep discussion. The first part is like the story part. But yeah, y'all
I think you had like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an hour.
Hour and 3 minutes. Yo, yeah.
You edit your shit?
You know, I probably have to edit certain parts like cut, but not nothing crazy on this.
I'll say this is a long ass video.
I'll probably cut this into 2 parts for real, but still cut it into 2 parts. But yeah.
Not a lot of them, the long videos do be busting though.
The hour is a thing.
Because you throwing 60 ads in that bitch.
And the watch time's gonna be crazy. Crazy. You only need 1 for real. You only really need 1 for real.
That's what the niggas, the Shade DG be doing.
Yeah, they do.
Hour long joints, dub.
But yeah, it's the end of the vid. It's your boy MOD in the spot. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you ain't never heard Love, go bump it. And yeah, you got anything else to say, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm back. I'm back, gang. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so surprised you see me. You know what I'm saying? All in the videos or something.
Yo, stop commenting on niggas live asking if they mans. Like, we here. Like, yeah.
Go tune in on the Twitch. Niggas is getting on Twitch, back on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all niggas tune in. We had the Twitch shit.
Oh, they're like my little brothers or something. I feel so good they back together, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Shout out to MH girl. I know she gonna watch my video. And I appreciate all y'all, seriously. I did a couple videos for y'all today because I'm sorry I be slacking, but I love y'all. And y'all take care. Have a good day, Petty fam. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, because better become a part of the Squad.